welcome to Top Comics to Pre-Order in a Flash. I'm Andy.
I'm Matt.
We're here with Infinity Flux Comics out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and this is our real quick show where we show you some of the biggest and best books that you can pre-order by this weekend so you don't miss out on any of the comic goodness. So head on over to infinityflux.net right now. You can follow along. You can place all your pre-orders there. Like we said, you've got until this weekend, Sunday, to place your pre-orders. And super important you do that because that way you don't miss out on any of the stuff because it's awesome.
And especially this week because just like a week or two ago, this is a double dose of Marvel this week. We're ordering books that come out on the 22nd of January and the 29th. So we're doubling up on Marvel again.
Yep.
Because in a couple weeks there will be no Marvel on FOC because we already ordered all.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, with all that being said, let's get into it. Starting with
Doctor Doom and Rocket Raccoon #1, and this is going to be the first in a series of one-shots that unite unlikely duos from around the Marvel Universe. And in this one, Doctor Doom has to do something that he doesn't like to do, which is ask a favor, and he asks it of Rocket Raccoon. But what awaits Rocket in Latveria? Well, it says mischief, miscommunication, and an emotional journey across space and time. So we don't exactly know what he's going to ask Rocket, but it should make for a wild ride.
next up, we have Star Wars: A New Legacy #1. This is going to be a one-shot. This is really exciting. This is celebrating 10 years of Star Wars' return to Marvel, and with this, they're bringing back some of the creators from those early books, including Charles Soule, Jason Aaron, Roman Rosanos, and Leonard Kirk, to kind of tell stories in different books that they were working on early on. So in this, we've got stories involving Darth Vader, Tarkin, Darth Momin, Dr. Aphra, Valence. All of those characters are going to collide in a Grand Imperial event thrown by Palpatine, which should be really fun. And then there is a perilous game between 000, BT1, and Chrysanthemum, which, of course, if a Wookiee loses, they rip your arms off, and I imagine that's probably also going to happen. So this is going to have a couple of different stories in it, but different writers focusing on those characters, which I think this sounds awesome.
Next, we have Lucky Devils #1. This is going to be a 9-issue series from Charles Soule and Ryan Brown. That is your team from 8 Billion Genies and Curse Words. 8 Billion Genies was a huge hit, and I feel like this one will be as well. So it's described as Good Omens meets Curse Words. It's a cheeky, satirical look at good and evil. It's about these two rebellious demons who decide to start a revolution in hell, but to do that, they plan on manipulating two ordinary 20-something humans. So it sounds like 8 Billion Genies. It has that same kind of vibe, little creatures messing with the lives of regular humans. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Next up, we have Star Wars: The Bad Batch Ghost Agents. This is our first mini-series based on Bad Batch. We've only gotten one previous appearance of them in the pages of Hyperspace Stories, but they are getting their own. And this is going to be set during the Clone Wars as they are hunting down a mysterious ghost agent that's been working for the Separatists and has executed a daring heist on Coruscant. So this is going to be cool. This is, we've seen them a little bit during the end of the Clone Wars and into post-Clone Wars, but this is going to be set kind of at their prime during it. So don't miss out on this. It's going to be awesome.
Next is Storm Lifedream. This is going to be a one-shot, and this features various all-black creative teams who unite in a single anthology book to honor the many extraordinary lives of Storm. It says when intergalactic historians attempt to update their records on one of the most famous X-Men in multiversal history, they'll find a woman too powerful to contain and risk unleashing a side of her that no one has seen before. So if you're enjoying the current Storm series, go ahead and grab this one too.
Next up, we have New Gods #2. So we still haven't got #1, but we have had a chance to read it.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a 12-issue miniseries that is going to be big in scale. This is going to deal a lot with the death of Darkseid that we saw and the ramifications of that because a new child has been born that is a new god. This is, the first new god that has been born. And Mr. Miracle is kind of torn between should he go out and seek this new child to protect them, but he's also got his own child at home that he's worried about protecting as well. Meanwhile, a new evil awakens driven mad by the death of Darkseid. So issue 1 is really, really
It's
cool.
very
It's
good.
very epic in scale.
Mhm.
So don't miss out on that, and go ahead and pre-order issue number 2.
So next is What If Galactus Transformed Rogue, and this is the next in the What If Galactus books where he transforms various Marvel heroes into his herald. In this one, again, he transforms Rogue because she uses her mutant power to absorb the Silver Surfer's power cosmic, which blesses her with unimaginable power, but it also gives her the burden of serving as Galactus's herald. And because we are doing a double dose of Marvel this week, we also have What If Galactus Transformed Spider-Gwen. And Spider-Gwen comes to the aid of a wounded Herald of Galactus, and in return, Galactus gives her powers and enlists her in his service. But Spider-Gwen cannot turn off her heroic side, and when she encounters a world reminiscent of her own, she will ally with its alien residents to attempt to stop Galactus from eating it.
Next is a new book from Boom, When I Lay My Vengeance Upon Thee. What an epic title. Kind of that classic Boom,
Yeah, yeah.
full
Something is killing the
sentence.
children that lays its vengeance upon. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is going to be really cool. This follows Father Barrera, who is a disgraced priest because of something that happened with an exorcism. There was a death, and the blame is kind of upon him. He is sent by the church to South America to train under a mysterious Father Stygian, whose methods of exorcism predate the church. They're kind of his own concoction of ancient ways of doing it. But as Father Bara learns from Stygian, he uncovers an island rife with evil and supernatural phenomena. So I don't know where the island comes into play there, but it does sound really cool. Kind of The Exorcist meets, I don't know, some other kind of thing. But it sounds really cool. Sounds kind of scary. I love the kind of art style of it. And this cover art is your interior art, which is Jacob Rebelka.
Next is Ripperland #1. This is from Dark Horse. This is set in the year 2188, and for the last century, England has operated as a massive Victorian theme park in exchange for American military and financial protection. Seems weird that they would say, "Hey, we'll give you protection if you act like this is the Victorian era." But an American mogul's grandson is killed in the heart of London. When that happens, the delicate status quo is threatened, and an American special agent named Jesse Holden, along with a local British police detective named Edwin Fogg, are going to have to put their differences with each other aside to find the killer. And I'm thinking it might be a copycat of Jack the Ripper.
That sounds, yep. Now that you say it, the title makes sense.
Yeah.
And next we have Zootopia #1. So Dynamite continues their Disney imprint with bringing us a new story set in Zootopia. So this is by Jeff Parker and Alessandro Ronaldo. And in this, there is a citizen of Zootopia named Trip Zebrando, which I'm guessing he's probably a zebra, owns PB&J cell phone company, which is kind of like an Apple. Like they create the biggest and best, hottest new tech for the people of Zootopia. But when they're about to unveil their newest product, a something happens and someone is out to get Trip, and is up to Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde to hunt down who this is. But it seems like what is a normal case will lead them into a much larger and more complicated endeavor. Maybe some dark underbelly going on in Zootopia. So very fun. Zootopia has a ton of fans. I love that movie as well. So if you are a fan, definitely check out Zootopia #1. And that is it for Top Comics to pre-order in a flash. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, head over to infinityflux.net right now where you can place your pre-orders for these. Your pre-orders are due Sunday around 9 o'clock, so you don't miss out on any of the comic goodness. It's a weird week. There's not as many like big #1s. There's some, but it's we've been getting a lot of big weeks, and I feel like this is some of the in between.
It's a bit of a lull.
Yeah. There's still some big ones. I know Lucky Devils is going to be very big based on the success of 8 Billion Genies and everything. So don't miss out on that and a lot of the other ones. Mm-hmm. So again, thank you for watching, and until next time, see ya.